Lonesome Dove Baptist Church has a rich heritage and history. It began in 1844 when families from Platte County, Missouri made the trek to the Republic of Texas on the promise of free land. They would come to settle in what is now known as Grapevine, Texas. And as they established their homes, they realized their need for a church. They began meeting together fireside to sing and worship together. In February of 1846, Elder Joshua Hodges organized Lonesome Dove Baptist Church in private homes with just 12 members. These members would meet on the third weekend of the month for services. They would arrive on Saturday where they would meet and have supper together. After supper, each family would camp out on the church grounds and then wake up early for church services. John Freeman was the first permanent pastor, and he served from 1846 until 1857. Over the years, Lonesome Dove has certainly had its impact on the surrounding community. The cemetery was established so local families could bury and visit their deceased loved ones. The church was a place for people to gather together as a body of believers for worship and discipleship. Even some of the former pastors and members went on to plant sister churches in the North Texas area. All in all, you can see why Lonesome Dove is so special and rich in heritage and history.
Here at the Dove, we're thankful for our history, for our legacy in the community. We're mindful of the many men and women who've gone before us, who've labored diligently for Christ without recognition. We stand on the shoulders of those faithful Christians. The Dove is a church that embraces its past, but also a church very excited for the future. We're a church that's committed to loving God and loving others. God is working at the Dove, bringing people to our growing church from all different walks of life. That spirit-driven life and growth has moved us to make plans. It's become clear that we need a new worship center, one that meets the needs of our growing church, and yet fits the feel of the neighborhood we are part of. Embracing our past, excited about what God is going to do in our future. We know that the world doesn't need more churches looking to spread their brand. It needs churches who will spread Jesus' brand. The world doesn't need more celebrity pastors. It needs pastors who will give them Jesus. That's exactly what we're committed to doing here at Lonesome Dove. From the cradle to the grave, we want it to be all about Jesus. We're grateful for 175 years of ministry, excited to do it for another 175. Will you join us on this mission to make it all about Jesus? If there's a single verse that describes the heartbeat and the mission here at the Dove, it's Psalm 115:1. Not to us, O Lord, not to us, but to your name give glory for the sake of your steadfast love and your faithfulness.